Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision. He can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
Handoff to the single running back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Fires left. It's caught downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the 1st down. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them. And you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Washington Huskies offense will take the field for the first time. Back to the ground game on the left. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He's got the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And you can tell the QB found a matchup he liked, and that was the tight end running that 7 route or that corner route, trying to make a play, trying to give him the football, but really, really nice coverage on the back end. Not letting that big fella get his body on him and post him up. Doing a good job getting his hand on the football, swatting it to the ground.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. To the air, it's Bailey. Pocket breaking down. He's got it. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Finds his big tight end. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Kane.
We're talking.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here.
We're done. Didn't I tell you quit talking to him?
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. From inside his own 15, looking for room.
Yeah, watch your mouth, boy.
Reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
That ain't funny.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. And the Canes will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work
I
they
hope
need
you
to
ain't
get
give it
done.
to
Yeah,
him.
and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the
All right,
rest
get
of the
that book and
offense.
quit
That
playing.
forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Why you throwing stuff over there? Oh, I thought you was throwing something.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. There's the pressure. And they got him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it.
Cool,
knew
get the ball
exactly
over here.
where they
Sorry,
were
get on the
the
wall and
field,
quit
put
talking.
the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone.
You ain't got to explain
Safety,
yourself to
baby.
nobody. You ain't got to make yourself clear because you ain't supposed to be
They'll
talking.
get set for the free kick after the safety. Finding an escape route. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. A chance here to take control of this game. The late score in the first half, and now the opportunity to extend the lead even more.
And just keep building the confidence, right? Got the lead after the first half. You get that.
There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him.
All right,
he
be
can
quiet.
Do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown.
How he's facing the
and
wall.
let them build the lead more. You really need to
Man,
come
shut
out with
up.
this
I don't
drive
wanna
and
hear
answer.
that.
And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not
Kahar.
on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
You shouldn't be saying nothing. I just told you already.
All the way back at the 5.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
He gets it away from his own end zone. He's got it inside the 40. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try the run. Picks up the first down. A nice play there, and that is likely how we'll put the finishing touches on this period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Trying play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Be quiet. Run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the
You can't see if you facing the wall.
Quick strike offense on that three-point
Listen, you can't see if you facing the wall.
Comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
The return is brought down at the 14.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. That is a
Be quiet,
big win
Carl.
for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here comes the heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch in the middle, it's Napier. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Washington sends out the punt team. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Time is short. Defense still has 3 timeouts, but it's a mountain in front of them, Jesse.
Yeah, the worst-case scenario.
He lets one fly deep. Makes the catch. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point?
Kahari, turn around.
Score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day. And
You
the
shouldn't be
stats just
turning around
continue
at
to
all.
pile up.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.